LG Twins and the Doosan Bears. We are in Seoul, South Korea for today's ball game. It's gonna be a fun one, trust me. First pitch today is not at 4 o'clock. It is gonna be a later first pitch around 4:16 because of a lot of double headers going on today. So there we go. The new timer is at 21 minutes. Let's look at doubleheader game 1 real quick. It was all about the long ball. That's how they got that game going, and they got it going quickly. A lot of singles, a lot of doubles, a couple home runs. That's how they did have a 5-5 tie game, though, at the finish. And that's not that good for you if you are the LG Twins. So Doosan. Okay. Yeah, it was a good guess. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. The season is about to wrap up. Just about a month from now, the top 5 teams make the playoffs, which right now would be the NC Dinos, the Kiwoom Heroes, the LG Twins, the Doosan Bears, and the KT Wiz. Now this game right here is gonna be for 3rd place. That's the first game of this doubleheader tied. That really helped out with nothing. But this game right here is for 3rd place. And it could show a lot on how these teams have matured over the season. And I hope you guys like the wallpaper / background of this stream. It's a bit different. This is the nighttime version of my streaming thing. This one's gonna stay around for a while because I like this one a lot. I normally switch them up about once a week. This one definitely not. Anyways, Jose Miguel Fernandez. He is obviously the player to watch, MVP candidate. And then Roberto Ramos. He's had a slow start to the month of August, but he is still in the top running for MVP. So 4:16 p.m. Eastern time is when they will tip it or throw first pitch. When we come back, it will be time for starting lineups and more from Korea. Here we go. Welcome everybody back. After the delay, we are finally ready to play some I was about to say MLB, some Korean baseball. This one should be a fun one. Two of the top four teams in the country, the Doosan Bears and the Kia Tigers, getting ready to start in just about 5 minutes. We have to think these two teams definitely have two MVP candidates, actually the two top MVP candidates on their team in Jose Miguel Fernandez and Mr. Ramos for the LG Twins. Both of these teams are averaging just over 7 runs a game in their last 4 games. So let's hope that carries over to this game. They did tie in a 5-5 game earlier today. This is game 2 of a doubleheader between these two teams. And no matter what, since it is a doubleheader, this game will only be going 9 innings. In doubleheaders in Korea, they do not take the games longer than 9 innings for players' safety and players' health. Let's send it back to game 1 of our doubleheader. Obviously, that guy I was talking about, Mel Rojas Jr. for the Twins. He hit a home run to start out the game in the first inning. And a couple grounders by the Doosan Bears tied it right back up and eventually gave them the lead before LG came back and tied it as they had a 5-5 game through 9 innings. This is the 13th game of the season series between these two teams. Doosan has won 8 of them, and the LG Twins have only won 4. But this is their 13th meeting of the season. That is impressive. They play each team 16 times. They're in a 144 game season. So this one should be a little bit of a fun one to watch. You're definitely going to see a lot of action, a lot of swinging hits and misses. Well, one thing you normally don't see are strikeouts. And don't forget the top 5 teams in the KBO do make the playoffs. So that is something to keep in mind, which both of these teams are right now pretty much securely 5 games out of the 6th spot. Both of them are. And the winner of this game will lock up for a little bit of time. If the LG Twins win, they need to lose 2 games before Doosan can take over. But if Doosan wins, they are in that driver's seat and they bump themselves right back up to 3rd. It's about time. Let's just say that. It is about time. I've been waiting for KBO all week. I put it on the final day of the week. And I also say let's get it. Let's talk about Roberto Ramos real quick. He is the leading MVP candidate for this season. Now, there is some scary stuff going on in Korea. This league might not last around a lot longer after high positive test rates. That means no 5, 4, 5, and 3, maybe 1 a.m. Korean baseball games. Let's look at our starting lineups for today's game. Okay, so obviously his spot is normally right where we know it is, as we are ready to start today's contest. Here we go. First pitch is a bunt down the line, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out on the ground out to start out today's contest. That's going to bring up Jose Miguel Fernandez here, who can definitely hit the ball a really long way. Now, you don't normally see records like what you see right here. The Doosan Bears coming in at 52, 40, and 3 with 3 ties. And the LG Twins coming in with a 50, 40, and 2 record. You just don't normally see that kind of stuff out of KBO Sports. Here we go. The second pitch swung on and missed by Jose Miguel Fernandez, and he is down in the count. It is 0-1. As we have started today's game, welcome everybody. Time is 4:17 in the morning here in America, East Coast America. As that one is outside for a ball, the count evens up at 1-1. So we have a 1-1 count through the first 3 pitches with 1 away. That one in there for a strike at the knees. It's a 1-2 count now. KBO baseball is every day except Monday, so it's Tuesday through Sundays. Weekdays, it's at 2:25 a.m. The weekends, on Saturdays, they're normally at 5. And then, of course, Sundays, they're at 4 as we have our first hit of the game. It is Jose Miguel Fernandez getting on first with a nice little blooper single into right field. Good start for Miguel Fernandez. As we try to continue our contest. 5 pitches thrown, 1 out and 1 hit for the guy on the mound. And it brings up the 3 batter in O. As Kelly has had an interesting year. He has been a fun pitcher to keep an eye on. All-star this year again for the 2nd straight year. As the first pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. So KBO baseball games here are normally done on Wednesdays or Thursdays. That is something to keep an eye on, but I decided to push it to the very last day of the week because I've been very busy this week. So yeah, why not some Korean baseball, as that one is on the ground. It is a ball after the wild pitch, and that's going to put Jose Miguel Fernandez at second base with a wild pitch. So O stands in. The double play ball is officially not going to happen with 1 out, runner on second here in the top of the first. 4 minutes in to today's game. Here we go. Pitch number 8. That one swung on and missed. We have a 1-2 count now here in today's game. Kelly has been working on his off-speed pitches a lot this year, and he's definitely improved on them, as that was a really good change-up right there. Down and away, or down and in. Just stuck around, though, for him to have enough time to swing and miss. Here we go. That one's low for a ball. Runner will stay at second, and we have a 2-2 contest. Here we go, the 2-2 count with 1 away, runner on second. That one outside, and it's a 3-2 count now. Here we go, pitch number 11 from Kelly with a 3-2 count, 1 out, runner on second. The pitch is swung on, sent foul, and then we're going to redo our 3-2 count pitch. So the Doosan Bears coming in, winning their game 1 of our doubleheader, or no, tying actually the game 1 of our doubleheader in a 5-5 game. through 9 innings. These games only go 9 innings. They cannot go any further, or they will call it a tie. Obviously, we do not like ties, so that's okay. That one swung on. That will be put in play. The left fielder is there though to make the grab. We have 2 away now, and that's going to bring up the 4 batter. So that's going to bring up Kim here, who is off to an okay start this season. Not the best start to his year, as he's trying to have a nice finish. Here we go. First pitch of the inning is swung on and missed. It is an 0-1 count. The 4th batter we are going to see in the inning is Jaewon Kim. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. He has struck out 12 times on the year through 16 at-bats. So not many games under his belt, but he has done not so bad through those games. 1 ball, 1 strike here with 2 away and a runner on second for the Doosan Bears. Keeping an eye on Jose Miguel Fernandez at second. I don't understand, because there is 0 way he's stealing unless they give him first base or third base, which I don't know why they would. Here we go, the pitch. That one low and outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now with 2 outs. This inning's going to get concerning for Kelly already if he does walk Kim, and that means they're going to have to face another batter, and that pitch count's just going to keep growing. That one is outside for a ball. We have a 3-1 count now with 2 outs here in today's game. Now, are they going to let him swing? Playing one of his he's playing like his 5th, 6th, or maybe 7th game of the year. Are they going to let him swing? Do they let him swing? That one swung out to straightaway center, and that will do it for the top of the first inning. So 3 up, 3 down with 1 single from Miguel Fernandez. We're on to the second. We'll be back in a minute. Tuesday, though, we will have upcoming KBO games. Tuesday, it's the Lions and the Tigers at 5:25 a.m. on ESPN2. Then Wednesday at 5:25 a.m. on ESPN2, it's the Hanawha Eagles versus the Doosan Bears. Bottom of the first coming up next. To action of today's game as we are ready to start the bottom of the first after a scoreless top half of inning number 1 with Kim on the mound We're going to see Hang, Yang, and Romas here in this half inning. Throws the final warm-up pitch, and we are ready to start this half inning. Migyu Kim, he actually pitched in game 1 of this doubleheader. So that was interesting call by them, even though they knew he was going to start. No one exactly knows why he played in that game. They probably had a lot of their bullpen. They probably just wanted to get him warmed up here for game 2. Anyways, it's Hong leading off this half inning with a first pitch ball. And we have a 1-0 count. I put on the wrong one. Here we go. We have a 1-0 count to start out today's game. Hong has a 1,000 on base percentage. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and fouled back. We have a 1-2 count now with no outs here in today's game. Bottom of inning number 1, 4:28 a.m. Eastern time here in the east side of America. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. As that one's outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now. Here we go. That one swung on pitch number 5 to the wall. That one is going to be foul. That one actually traveled a lot further than I might have liked. That one was a little scary by going off the wall. So here we go. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. We have a 2-2 count now, no outs, bottom of inning number 1. That one swung on to opposite field. It's going to be a base hit. It's probably going to be a double as the outfielder just grabs it, and it's going to be a stand-up double to start out the bottom of inning number 1. Okay, so a double by Hong. It's that 1,000 on, just over 1,000 on base percentage, as Yang will step to the plate and put the best hitter in the country on deck. That ball was perfectly placed in the bat, a perfectly timed swing, and that's how this game gets to where it is today. Both teams have a hit. Both teams had a runner on. This time, one's in scoring field position without an out recorded. Here we go. That one swung on and sent deep, but it is deep and foul. And that's going to be an 0-1 count now with no outs. Runner on second. Here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. Same with the second pitch. So 8 pitches thrown. 0-2 count now. No outs. Runner on second base. So here we go, the 0-2. That one just outside for a ball on pitch number 9. We have a 1-2 count now with no outs. Runner on second here for the Seoul team themselves and the LG Twins. Here we go. So we have a 1-2 count now. No outs here in today's game. Runner on second base. One hit for each side of the baseball. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now with a runner on for second, actually, here. No outs. A very slow start to our game pitching-wise. Here we go. The 2-2 count now, no outs. In today's game, bottom of inning number 1. That one swung in on the ground right back to the pitcher. No out at second, but they will get the out at first. And we have one away, and that's going to bring up Roberto Ramos with 1 out and 1 on. So Roberto Ramos is going to step to the plate, leads the KBO in home runs. He has had a really slow month of August, though, as he has only had 2 or 3, maybe 4 home runs. I don't know exactly, but he is not off to the best start of his month of August, and even his end of August, because the month is almost over. Here we go, Roberto Rojas standing in at the plate. First pitch is high for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. He has 29 home runs. Slugging is 3rd in the league, and his OPS is 8th. This game is just getting out of control, kind of, for him against these other squads. That one's outside as well, and we have a 2-0 count. We have a 1-0 count, excuse me, not 2-0. The first pitch was outside of the at-bat. That one was not. That one was right down the middle for a strike. And we have a 1-1 count with 1 out, runner on second here in a 0-0 game. Bottom of inning number 1. Here we go, the 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on second, that one outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now. Here we go, the pitch, that one high for a ball. We have a 3-1 count. And this pitcher is starting to get a little bit out of it. He did pitch in game 1, which if I was the manager, this is a stupid position. He's just going to get hurt. And he seems like a pretty good player if you don't want him to get hurt. It's just a really bad decision by the manager to have him pitch in back-to-back games on the same day. That one swung on and missed. We have a 3-2 count. And I'll be actually really mad if they make him go over 3 innings. Because you just do not want your pitcher, who has pitched in game 1 and now game 2 of the doubleheader, pitching for probably a total of 10 innings. You don't normally want to pitch 10 innings in one game. Now if this guy's got a no-hitter, which he doesn't, that would be a different case. It is not. That pitch was fouled back. Count remains 3-2 count now with 1 away here in today's game. Here we go. That one swung on and missed on a high changeup for strike 3. So there's our second out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Kim with his first at bat here in the bottom of the first. Lotte Giants is a part of the other game that is going on today. They have a 4-0 lead. They're in the bottom of inning number 2 over the Hanawa Eagles. So here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. This umpire today seems to be calling them high in the strike zone, which is okay, because this pitcher definitely has his high pitches to him. So 20 home runs on the year for Sinhoom Kim. I believe that's 4th or 5th in the KBO. Let's see what he can do here. Pitch number 21. That one in there for a strike as well. We have an 0-2 count now with 2 outs here in today's game. Here we go. That one is low for a ball. They're keeping an eye on the runner at second. The runner on second was the leadoff man in Hong. He had a double on the 7th pitch of the game, and since then we've had a ground out and a strikeout. But a lot of pitches thrown by the starter on the mound, as we have a runner on second now with 2 outs and a runner and with the 1-2 count here. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. 2-2 count now. This pitcher's got to find a way next inning. It's too late this inning, but this pitcher's got to find a way to keep this pitch count down. 23 pitches in the first inning is not good. Normally you want around 15 pitches in an inning. That would be okay. Maybe 10 would actually be really good. 15 is right around the sweet spot, as there's another low ball, and we have a 3-2 count now with 2 outs, runner on second. Here we go. That one swung on. Is it going to drop? Yes, it is, and that's going to score the first run of our game. It is an RBI single, and the LG Twins are on the board with an RBI single from Kim, and it's a 1-0 ball game. And that's going to bring up the 6th batter here in this inning. It's a 1-0 game in favor of LG, as they have jumped out to a 1-0 lead. So here we go. The first pitch of the inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. This is the 6th batter of the inning, and we have a 1-0 count. Pitch number 27 is in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now. That one's... Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground right to the third baseman, and then we'll get the force out at second. So we have our first inning is finally in the books. We'll be on to the second. Be back in a minute. Timeout's on the floor, or field. Thing. baseball, in case you missed it, is obviously the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. That game was interesting from the start. In the bottom of the ninth, a walk-off wild pitch to win it for the Yankees. It was a 2-1 win in that game. Here we go. The first pitch from Kelly in this inning is swung on and fouled back. It is an 0-1 count. Top of the second. Here in Korea, we have a 1-0 lead here by the LG Twins. That one swung on, fouled back as well. We have an 0-2 count now here with no outs in the inning. Here we go. Kelly stands in. The pitch to him is swung on and fouled back. It remains an 0-2 count as he's thrown his 20th pitch of the game. Here we go. Pitch number 21 is swung on and fouled back. It is an 0-2 count. That one actually went off the leg on the foul tip. He's okay. As we continue our action of today's game, 21 pitches thrown from Kelly on the mound here in the inning of the second, which is called the second inning normally by some people. The 0-2 pitch is a nice grounder right there. It is going to be a ground ball. He's stretching for second, and it's going to be a double, so now both teams have a hit to lead off the inning. That's going to bring up Hio now here with 22 pitches thrown from the guy on the mound and a runner on second with no outs. So here we go, 22 pitches thrown. We have a first pitch coming up to Hio. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. I'm expecting both pitchers today go only 4 innings, as Keong Min Hio stands in 5 home runs, but 43 RBIs. 43 RBIs isn't bad. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. It is an 1-0 now, 1-1. Count now with no outs here in today's game. Sorry about that. In today's game. One ball, one strike, no outs, runner on second. Double play ball would be huge here if they could try to find a way to get it. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, sent deep and foul. We have an 0-2 count, or we have a 1-2 count now. So here we go, the 1-2 count now, no outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now. That one was outside. That was a good pitch not to swing at, as we have a 2-2 count. Here we go. Let's see what he's going to do. That one swung on the ground right to the first baseman, but they're going to call it foul. And the count's going to remain 2-2. Here we go, pitch number 28 on the 2-2. That one swung on a little blooper right to the shift. The second baseman, or the shortstop, is there to make the grab. We have our first out of our game. And that's going to bring up Cook here with a runner on second now and one out. Pitch number 29 coming up here with one out and one on. Top two is what we are looking at. Just about 1/4 of the way done. We're about 1/3 actually once we are done with inning number 3. First pitch swung on, fouled back. It is an 0-1 count on pitch number 29. As Cook stands in at the plate, he has a .247 batting average on the day. Or on the year, I should say. He's not having the best year, but that .247 is all helpful to his team. He's helped them get some RBIs. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, sent foul. It is an 0-2 count now with one out. Here we go, that one. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now. It was a 1-2 count now, one out. Bullpen action already here for the Doosan Bears. Unless it's just their starter continuing to stay warm. Because these innings are probably going to be definitely really long innings due to these pitchers taking literally forever to throw the freaking baseball. A pitch outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now with one out, runner on second base. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, strike 3, and 2 down just like that here in the top of the second. That's going to bring up the fourth batter of the inning in Kim. He is batting 8. So far here in the first and second, 4 batters have came to the plate for the Doosan Bears. That could be a trend. 4 batters the entire game, maybe. Here as we're in the top of the second, we have a 1-0 lead here by the LG Twins. Both teams do have 2 hits, no errors. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count here with 2 outs in today's game. So we have a 1-0 count now, 2 outs. A pitch, that one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now here, 2 outs, 35 pitches thrown from Kelly on the mound. Yeah, I don't see either of these pitchers going more than 4 innings in today's game. Here we go. That one swung on out to straightaway center, and that will do it for the top of the second. Doosan strands 1 with no outs. We'll be back. Second inning coming up next. edition of the KBO on ESPN. They just showed the Lotte Giants and the Hanawa Eagles. The Lotte Giants do have a 4-0 lead as they are in the top of inning number 4. We are in the bottom of the second here, just about 1 hour into action, which I wish we were in the third, but it's okay. We can probably be in the 6th inning in an hour. Honestly, with the way these two teams are playing, anything can happen. First pitch of the inning is in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. That one popped up on pitch number 31, and that is going to be our first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the 7th batter in Lee. Here we go with 1 out. That one swung on and fouled back. We have an 0-2 count now here through 33 pitches. That's going to bring up, so as Lee stands in here at the plate, we wonder if he could hit one out of the park. No. He does strike out, though, and we have 2 away now here in this game. That's going to bring up the 8th batter in Jew here in the bottom of the second. This is in the exact inning that he needs, a quick one. A quick inning is exactly what this man needs. So here we go. That one is in there for a strike or a ball. It is a 1-0 count. Correction, they are going to change the call. They're going to call it a strike. So we have an 0-1 count here with 2 outs. That one high for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now here with 1 away in the quarter. College football officially came back to us as of yesterday, a week from yesterday. Or a week... Yeah, the 5th of September, a triple header out of the College Association. We'll see. Let's see. I hope this might not be exactly accurate, but we have at 1 p.m. Eastern time the Eastern Kentucky versus Marshall, and then at 4:30, as that one swung on fouled back, we have a 2-2 count. At 4:30, we have Texas State versus SMU. To end our day, we are going to see the Memphis and Arkansas State. That is going to be a really fun day, as that one swung on and missed. A perfect inning there for the Doosan Bears. We're on to the third. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout on the field. Here we go. Welcome everybody back. 36 pitches thrown from Kelly on the mound. It doesn't get that much better as the first pitch of the inning is outside for a ball. As we are in the top of inning number 3 here today. Pitch number 38 is in there for a strike. That was a really good slider there to enter and stay in the strike zone. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground, right to the shortstop. It's a play for him, and it's a beautiful throw by the shortstop, and we have one away here in the top of the third. And that's going to start the top of the lineup over as we are going to see Miguel Fernandez, who will be standing on deck currently. As Jang will be up to bat now. Here in today's game, third inning action, 5:03 Eastern Time in the AM. As we continue our great work coverage of the KBO once a week, I'm trying to keep that a promise, and if it's not, that means it's twice a week the next week. First pitch is out in there for a strike. We have an 0-1 count. That play by the shortstop was outstanding. I really enjoyed the concept of how he did everything on that. That one is low for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now with one out here in today's game. Here we go. That one swung on the ground right to the first baseman, but it is foul. And we have a 1-2 count now with one out in today's game. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on right back up the middle. That's a base hit, and Doosan has a single to start out this half inning. And that's going to bring up the big bats in Miguel Fernandez. Jose Miguel Fernandez is going to step to the plate for his second at-bat. He singled and was able to get to second in his first at-bat back in inning number 1. Here we go, first pitch to Miguel Fernandez. Checks the runner at first. They're probably going to do a lot of throw-overs. They got a little bit of they got a fast player who is standing on first base. Here we go. That one swung on and fouled back. We have an 0-1 count. So here we go. Pitch number 45 with one out is inside. Almost actually hit Jose Miguel Fernandez. Just barely missed his shoulder. So here we go. The 1-1 count now. One out. Runner on first base. Here we go, top of inning number 3. That one swung on, fouled back. It is a 1-2 count. Here we go, top of inning number 3. Here between the Doosan Bears and the LG Twins. 1-0 is our score. to Miguel Fernandez with a 1-2 count to him. They'll check the runner again at first base. Here we go. That one hit on the ground, out at first and out at second. It's a double play. So we're done with the top of the third. We'll be back in a minute. We'll be back in a minute. Bottom three coming up next. Back to today's game as we continue action out of the KBO. We have a 1-0 game sitting, so that's RBI single back in the first inning by Kim. And we have the 9-1-2 coming up here in this half inning of action. Here we go. First pitch of the inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. That was pitch number 42 there by Kim on the mound here in the bottom of the third. That one swung on, fouled back. We have an 0-2 count now, no outs here in this half inning. Here we go. That one swung on deep. It is gone, but it's a foul ball. I tricked you. I know I did. It was a gone baseball, but thanks to there being foul balls, that happened. Here we go. That first two pitches were in there for strikes. One fouled off, and now we have a 1-2 count thanks to that one being outside. That one swung on the ground right to the first baseman, and that will give us one out here in this half inning. That's going to bring up the leadoff batter in Hong, which we might see Young, and then we could also probably see Roberto Ramos. We're going to see the 9-1-2 for sure Ramos is the 3 batter, so we could see him. Here we go, the pitch. That first one is low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count on pitch number 48. Here we go, that one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now. Back-to-back fastballs, one missing, one making. Here we go, that one swung on, sent out to left field, and we have 2 outs now here in this half inning. That is going to bring up Yang, who steps to the plate, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out last time up. I had to check real quick to make sure I was right. Here we go. That first pitch was outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count here in today's game. Coming up next in KBO baseball, we'll probably see a Tuesday game, not sure. That one low and outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count, and now a 2-0 count as that one just missing the strike zone there. Ramos is on deck, so you definitely do not want to walk this man. You just want to start the 4th with him. Here we go. That one swung on a little blooper right to the first baseman, and that will do it for inning number 3. That will do it, and we are going to send us to the 4th. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout's on the field. As we continue our action between the Doosan Bears and the LG Twins. ESPN baseball on ESPN2. We have the Mets and the Yankees. That is a game 2 of a doubleheader, and then at 7 on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. As that first pitch is outside for a ball. It's the Mets and the Braves. No, it's the Yankees. No. It's neither of those teams. It is the Braves and the Phillies for a 7-10 first pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. We have a 1-1 count now with no outs, 49 pitches thrown. Here we go, the 1-1. That one low for a ball on pitch number 50. We have a 2-1 count now with no outs. Here we go. That one swung on, sent out to straightaway center. And we have one out here in the top of the 4th inning between these two teams in a slow but fast-paced ball game. That's going to bring up the 4 batter in Kim. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on right to the first baseman, and that is going to give us 2 outs just like that. And that's going to bring up Choi now here in today's game. So bottom of the 5th or 4th, just about right around the corner. This game is going by way quicker than I thought. Because at 5 o'clock, we were in the top of the 3rd, and now it's almost 5:20, and we're almost in the bottom of the 4th. That seems weird. Am I the only one that thinks that seems weird? We had a 4. We just hit the 1 hour mark. First pitch was at 4:17 a.m. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count on pitch number 53. As a pinch hitter's already into the game. That one swung on, fouled back. You're probably going to see a lot of pinch hitters in this game. It's CO, who's batting .231 on the year. That one in there for a strike. We have a 1-2 count now here with 2 outs in the top of inning number 4. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside evens up the count at 2-2. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back, and the catcher goes down. He is in a lot of pain. There is one thing I do hate about this league. These players aren't as tough, and I'm not trying to be offensive, but this baseball went off his knee pad, and he went down to the ground. It literally went off his knee pad, and he almost couldn't get up for a minute. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying these players aren't as tough as MLB players. He's not even standing yet. So here we go, pitch number 58, a 1-2-3 inning. As there's strike 3, we're on bottom 4, back in a minute, timeout on the field. back. Let's get a quick game break in. The Hanawa Eagles are down to the Lotte Giants 4-1. NC and SK probably are going to get postponed due to rain. And yes, KT Wiz up 2-0 over the Kia Tigers. And the Samsung Lions down 1-0 to the Key Woon Heroes. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count to start out inning number 4, the bottom half of that inning. This is Romas, leads off this half inning. First pitch is in there for a ball. Second one follows suit. We have a 2-2 count. 1-0 is our score thanks to a lonesome run back in inning number 1. As that one swung on and sent to deep left field, fouled back, and we have a 2-1 count now. 56 pitches from the pitcher on the mound in the bottom of inning number 4. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike to Miguel Romas. Roberto Romas. I keep calling him Miguel Romas for some reason. I don't know why. So 57 pitches thrown from Kim on the mound, and Romas has a 2-2 count on him with no outs as we lead off the bottom of the 4th. That one is way outside, like, wow, okay. That one's way outside, and we have a 3-2 count now. No walks yet for either team today, which is kind of probably more surprising than how many runs we have scored. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, and Romas goes down for the second time via the strikeout. How can you tell if it's a... Okay. I have no clue what they are calling this. What are you calling this? So here we go, the 3-2. That went outside for a ball, and we have ball 4. So they take away the strikeout, and they walk them for the first walk of the game. And that's going to put a runner on first now for the 4-batter here. As this one's going to be a fun one to see, as Kim has had a few home runs in his day, 20 on the year. This can put their lead up to a comfortable 3-0 lead if they can get one to leave the park. Here we go. That one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count. So here we go. We have a 1-1 count, 62 pitches. Clouds are rolling in. Gray skies. Here we go, that one outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count. A double play ball would be key here for Doosan. So here we go. We have a 2-1 count now. No outs. Runner on first thanks to the walk. Here we go. The 2-2. That one swung on, sent foul, and it's going to remain a 2-2 count now through 65 pitches. Here we go, pitch number 66. That one swung on, fouled back, count remains 2-2. Longest inning since the second inning so far here for these two teams. This is an interesting one so far. A walk, a strikeout, then a walk is how we've got to where we are. And that's all on one batter. They called it a foul tip, strikeout. They called him a walk, and then like, oh wait, no, he is out, and then a walk. So that one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2 through 67 pitches. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back, staying alive here. Count remains 2-2. Breaking news, the Tampa Rays base Ryan Reynolds, I think that's how you pronounce it. Reynolds, I'm not sure exactly, on the 10-day IL. So the Rays lose another one of their pitchers, which is not good. I say it's breaking news. It's not really breaking news. It's from yesterday. That one hit on the ground. They are going to get the force out at second. And that is going to give us one away now here in this half inning. That's going to bring up the 5 batter in Lee. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out back in inning number 1. Third batter we will see in this half inning. Here we go. The 70 pitch of the game is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. College football's back, and we have a triple header to prove it on Saturday. It's small schools, but they're still really good at college football. We have the Eastern Kentucky versus Marshall at 1 o'clock. At 4:30, SMU versus Texas State. And then at, I believe it's 8:30, we have Memphis hosting Arkansas State. Really good games out of college football to start off week number 1. Or continue week number 1, I should say. Coverage starts at 12:30, kickoff around 1:05. That one in there for a strike. We have a 2-1 count now, 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 4. Here we go, pitch number 73. As the batter steps out, he'll slow down and recheck himself before getting ready to take whatever the swing is going to be here. Here we go, the pitch. That one. Oh, come on, umpire. Okay, that one's outside for a ball. We have a 3-1 count. Doosan's getting unlucky with these pitches here. Checks the runner back at first again. We're going to try to get the double play ball. We definitely do not want to let up a walk here. Any more momentum for this Twins team could go really bad. Here we go, the pitch. That one high for a ball. It is ball 4. That's back-to-back walks with a single in between. That puts 2 on with 1 away, and that's probably going to do it for, I told you about 4 innings going for this guy. He is not going to come out. They'll probably try to let him finish this inning. But they're going to have a quick chat on the mound, catcher to pitcher. So here we go. Standing at the plate is Yo. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Batted back in inning number 2. Let's see what they can do here. Here we go, the pitch. That went in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. This pitcher's done probably after this inning. I will be shocked if he continues to go after this one. He is just he's lost his groove. At least that's what it looks like here in this game. And since we are almost halfway through this game, that does need to be taken into effect if they want to come back. That one swung on and missed. A good pitch throw there, and we have a 1-1 count now with 2 outs. A ground ball will end the inning, most likely. Depends on how the ground ball is played by the defense. Let's see. Pitch number 77 with 1 out, 1-1 count, bottom of the 4th. That one in there for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now with no outs. So here we go. Pitch number 78 swung on. And we have a 2-2 count. It looks like they're going to get some rain. We could head to a rain delay. Which, if that happens, we're probably going to have a long wait. Oh no, it doesn't really look like they have rain coming. Okay, that's good. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, strike 3, and just like that, 2 outs are on the board here in the 4th. And that is going to bring up Lee. So Lee's going to come to the plate here in a 1-0 ball game. Here we go, 2 outs. Standing in at the plate is Lee. 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in inning number 2. And we are going to have a pinch hitter in Parks take over. Here, he'll step in to pinch hit in the 4th. Remember, this is game number 2 of a double header that was played today. First pitch was in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count with 2 outs and 2 on. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. It's a 1-1 count now with 2 outs. Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics coming up next. That's a 1 p.m. start time. It's a part of a different stream. I'm going to go to bed after this, get back up, stream more baseball or basketball. to end our week. And in fact, it is raining, as that one is outside. That's weird. It didn't show any rain in their forecast, as we have a 1-2 count, 2 outs. They could put the tarp on the field after this. Here we go, the pitch. That one checked up. We have a 2-2 count now, 2 outs. They're just trying to get out of this game really bad. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It's going to get into a gap, and that is going to score a run. And we have a 2-0 game now, as that's going to put a nice little single there for him. I'm guessing there's runners that's going to be on first and second, as that's his 900th hit on the career for that man. So that's another hit. That's going to continue our 4th inning, as it's now a 2-0 lead here by LG. Here we go, the pitch. That one low and outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Runners on first and second here. 2-0 is our score. Here we go, the 1-0 with 2 outs. The pitch, that one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now, 2 outs. A lot of pinch hitters here in today's game so far. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now with 1 out, still in this bottom of the 4th inning. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on. He pops it straight up. Can the third baseman get there? Yes, he can. That will do it for the 4th inning. We are done. We'll be back in a minute. 5th inning coming up next. Timeout. missed it. A home Cincinnati and Chicago played a little bit of ball and a little bit of a long ball. It was all Chicago to start that game 3-0 as they were in the top of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo hit his second homer of the game, and they won it 3-0 in that game. So here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count here on pitch 59. Pitch number 60 from Kelly is also in there for a strike. We have an 0-2 count now. No outs, top of inning number 5. 3 outs away from hitting the halfway point of our game as we have hit 5:45 a.m. Eastern time. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-2 count. Hope everybody's enjoying their start to their final day of the week, aka Sunday. I start school in a week. That's kind of cool. Off to college. Okay, that's not a lie. I'm not in college. Off to law school. That pitch swung on, fouled back. It is an 0-2 count. It is a 1-2 count. That rain's coming down. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It is foul. Those are big raindrops. Here we go. The 1-2 count now. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, sent out to center field. And we have one away here in this half inning. They're going to take these people off the field. They're so taking these players off the field. That's going to bring up the 7 batter. I think I can't. Look at that slow-mo. That would have been a great picture. Looks like we're going to keep playing. Little rain doesn't hurt anyone. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count to the 7 batter. As Cook stands in. Oh, now they're going to take everybody off the field. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, they are going to take everybody off the field as we're going to be in a little bit of a rain delay. As we are going to have a rain delay. We're going to keep our eye on the game, but right now just listen to some nice relaxing music. I'll come back on when we know more. welcome everybody back. We are still currently in a rain delay, but they have taken the tarp off the field. The game is most likely to not resume due to too much water on the field, but they are trying to clean it up. More information coming when we get it. 2-0 LG over Doosan. we're somehow playing baseball. And the first pitch of the inning is a single here as we are in the 5th inning of action. You breathe. So here we go. Welcome back. First pitch from Kelly is in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Just letting you know, us and the NC Dinos are the only games that have not finished. Every other KBO game has finished. We're probably going to have about a 9 a.m. finish time. Anyways, here we go. 5th inning action after the hour rain delay. That one high for a ball. We have a 2-0 count from Kelly. You know, you're not supposed to have your pitchers out for over 45 minutes. And that's not what happened. He has been patiently waiting to come back out since 5:40 a.m. It's 6:54 a.m. Here we go. That one swung on and missed, and we have a 2-1 count on pitch 69. This is going to be pitch number 70 here, and a 2-1 count, 1 out, runner on first. 5th inning action here out of the KBO. About to hit the 3-hour mark of today's ball game. Here we go, the pitch, that one inside for a ball. We have a 3-1 count. You're going to see a lot of sloppy play from the pitchers now today. Here we go, the 2-1 count. Now the 3-1 as they check the runner at first. Ooh, they made a change. They called it 2-2. That's weird. I never see him put up the strike symbol. That's okay. We have a 2-2 count now, 1 out here in today's game. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2. About to hit the halfway point of this game. We do have another final score. The Hanawa Eagles lose to the Lotte Giants 6-2. Here we go, the pitch. That one way inside for a ball. We have a 3-2 count now. So here we go, the 3-2. That one swung in on the ground. It is foul. Count stays alive. On pitch number 73. Like, honestly, I don't know how this game was resumed from the rain delay. I have zero clue how we're actually playing a baseball game right now. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on. He fouls that one back on pitch number 74. Here we go, the 3-2 count. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here we go. That one, runner will go. They get him out at second, and that's a double play. Just like that to end the inning. It's a strike him out, throw him out there. We're on to the bottom of the fifth. We'll be back in a minute. 5 scoreless for the Doosan Bears. Here we go. A lot of rain was on the field, and they were using sponges to soak it up. That one was really interesting. I don't understand how that logic came about. And they were able to get the game with just sponges. They were allowed to get the game back on. Some things I just don't get in life. New pitcher out there for the Doosan Bears as we continue our game. Here we go. We're going to see the 9-1-2 in this half inning. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count, bottom 5. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now. They're the first 2 pitches we see from our pitcher on the mound. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. These Doosan Bear pitchers are not getting any calls. This game would be probably still 0-0. If half the calls were changed. Here we go. That one low. Did he go? Yes, he did. And we have a 2-2 count now with no outs here in this game. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. Bat goes flying, and it is going to be strike 3. And with that, strike 3. So here we go. With that, strike 3. That's going to start the lineup over with the 1-2 batters coming up now. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go. That one swung on. That one's gonna drop. And it's gonna be a stand-up double for Hong. His second hit of the ball game. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. There's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. And that's not a way you want to see him. A single would have been fine because then you set up your double play ball. And now that's going to bring up Yang, and most likely you're going to see Ramos as well. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. We have an 0-1 count to start out this at bat. 8 pitches thrown, 0-1 count, 1 out, bottom 5. Here we go, pitch number 9. That one check swing, and he went. Yes, he did. So we have an 0-2 count now with 1 out. Here we go, pitch number 10, swung on the ground, right back up the middle. It's a play for the shortstop. Good play, but they're going to call him safe. And that's going to put runners on the corners. And the shortstop did not like that call. That's going to put runners on. Looks like we might be reviewing this. It's a good idea to review it. I have no clue on the call here. We do have breaking news out of the NFL. Adam Schefter announces the Jags trade defensive end Yanda Anescu to the Minnesota Vikings. He is safe. Oh no, he's out. I'm calling him out. That one's way too blurry to know. Oh, this is gonna be a good angle. Right. They're gonna stick with the call. I've made it. They're gonna stick with the call. Can they call it like a draw in like... Let's see if we are gonna get a call. Okay, so we have our decision. They're gonna call it, keep him safe. That's a good call. And we could have a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th for the Key and Tigers here quickly. So here we go, standing in at the plate, I believe, is Ramos. It's Ramos. So yep, Ramos is gonna stand in here. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, strikeout and a walk. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. 2-0 is our score. The Twins trying to take a good claimed spot of that number 3 seed. If the season ended today, they would be the 3. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. We have a 2-0 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. Right to the shift. They'll only get 1 out. And 1 run will score. So it's a sacrifice ground out to just put a runner on second. 2 outs now. And we're going to have a runner on second in a 3-0 ball game. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter in Kim. Here we go, the pitch. That one, first one's in there for a strike on pitch number 14. It is an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now. 2 outs on the board. So here we go, the 1-1 count, 2 outs, bottom 5. 3-0 is our score. That one high for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now, or 2-1 count. That one swung on the ground right to the shift to the second baseman, and that will do it for the 5th inning. We're on to the 6th. We'll be back in a minute. Timeouts on the field. welcome everybody back to the sixth inning. The sixth inning, as we have Kelly still out there on the mound. As the first pitch is inside for a ball, we have a 1-0 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. We have a 1-1 count now here in top of inning number 6. Between these two clubs, 7:14 is the time. I've been live for 3 hours, 29 minutes. We got about another hour and a half before this game is over. That one swung on and missed. We have a 1-2 count now with no outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground, right to the shift. The second baseman is there to make the grab, and we have one away. That's going to bring up the top of the lineup in Jung with Fernandez. Getting ready. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike to start out the at-bat to the top of the lineup in Jung, who's 1 for 2 on the day, as he hasn't batted since the third innings. That's like 550 since the last time he's batted. That one is outside for a ball. We have a 1-1 count here. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now. As they say, he did not check the swing. Or he did check swing. Here we go. That one swung on the ground. It's a line drive right to the third baseman, and we have 2 outs. Just like that. That's going to bring up Fernandez here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Fernandez is in there for a strike. We have an 0-1 count with 2 outs here in the top of inning number 6. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a strike. We have an 0-2 count now. We're down to our final strike in top of inning number 6. So about 19 to 22 outs remaining. As that one's low for a ball, we have a 1-2 count now. 19 to 22 outs remaining here in regulation. Depends how the next half innings go. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground right to the second baseman, and that will do it for the top of the 6th. We'll be back in a minute. Bottom 6 coming up next. go. Welcome back, everybody, to today's game as we are in the bottom of inning number 6. The VLG Twins trying to keep this game alive as it's a 3-0 ball game here in today's game. So far, we've been playing baseball for 3 hours and 5 minutes. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. New guy on the mound. He's already thrown his first pitch. Here as we're in the bottom of inning number 6. Here we go. Wants to drive. That pitch low for a ball. We have a 2-0 count. Here we go. That one in there for a strike. We have a 2-1 count. So here we go. 3-1 count. The pitch. That one swung on the ground and fouled off. And we have a full count now. Here as Lee is facing Lee, who is his first batter he's facing in this 6th inning. Here we go, that one high for a ball, and we have a leadoff walk to start out this half inning. As a leadoff walk here initiates the 6th batter in Yo to come to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout today so far. Here we go. First pitch to Yo is in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count here to the 2nd batter in this bottom half of inning number 6. Here we go. The pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-0 count now. Here we go. As they're going to have a quick talk on the mound, maybe a pitching change. No, they'll just talk it over. So here we go. Pitch number 9 coming up here. Pitch number 9 still waiting to come up after the throw over to first. Here we go. Checks the runner again at first. Probably not going to run no matter what. Needs to play conservative here, so that's what they need to think about. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It's fouled off, and it's in 2-1 count now. Here we go, the 2-1 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. Able to get the out at second and the out at first. It's a double play. So just like that, give us 2 outs. And then Lee is going to step to the plate. So one more out needed to take us to the 7th. This second half of the game is going a lot quicker than before the rain delay. I think they're tired of playing baseball. As they're coming up on, these two teams are coming up on their 8th hour of games. That one fouled back. It is an 0-1 count because they started today at 1:30 a.m. So they're coming up on their 6th hour in 3 minutes of baseball today between these two teams. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is a 1-2 count now with 2 outs. And that one swung on the ground. It's going to be a base hit to keep the inning alive. And that's going to bring up the 8th batter, Jew, who is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout today. So here we go. We have a pitching change. So a new guy going to be on the mound here. This day is just getting worse. Okay, so here we go. I'm not actually able to watch the game anymore because they switched the channel to a channel I don't actually have. I'm just gonna try my best. I don't know. I can't see any pitches that are thrown. Actually can't see anything. Bro, this is actually really bad. Well, I guess I might have just have to end the stream here. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do. Here we go. We're still in the bottom of the 6th. Couple pitches I'm guessing may have been thrown. Don't exactly know. We have a 1-1 count, I think. Again, I don't know. So here we go. The pitch, that one hit on the groove. That one fouled back. We have a 1-2 count now. I'm so sorry, guys. So since this game is going on its 4th hour, so here we go. That one fouled back as well. At the end of this half inning, I'm going to end the stream. I can't announce when I can't see what's going on. All I know is we got a 1-2 count. And that one hit on the ground. That will do it for the 7th. Thanks everybody for coming out. I am so sorry. I'll see you guys next time. People suck. Okay, actually I really like people, but bye anyways.